Hello, my friend, and welcome back to another episode of Junk Journal with me. Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah. So, in today's episode, I'm journaling about Hanukkah. To start, I just chose the page that I wanted. It's a coffee dye paper, and I just store it to the size that I wanted. I have this beautiful vintage picture of kids around the Menorah of the Hanukkah, and it's so beautiful, and it's a bit shiny, so I just distressed it a bit just to make it less shiny. I glued the page that I wanted, the coffee dye paper. And now I'm gluing the picture. I'm leaving a gap at the bottom so I can put the word Hanukkah on it, and I'm leaving some space above so I will journal. I took the word Hanukkah, it is from that vintage book as well, and I just stressed it a bit and glue it on the bottom of the page. It's a very simple spread, but I love it. I have this, and this is from another very old book, and it's all about Hanukkah. So all the images and everything, it's from that book, and I love that book, and I love that vintage feel of the images. It's all about the history, and many different menorahs were made. It's beautiful. I took some washi tape just to secure the little edge there, and I'm using this page, and I just fold it, and I'm just checking where I wanted to use that. I have these clickable letters from AliExpress, and I just stamped the word holiday, and it didn't come out really good, so I just corrected it a bit. I'm writing happy at the top, and it looked very empty, so I decided to take this little stamp star, and I just stamped all over the top, and it turned out really great. And I just wrote the date of December 11th, and I'm gluing that fold out on the next page, and I really like this. I'm gonna put some holiday pictures in it, and I took this very old picture from the same book. It is a dreidel, a very old dreidel, and I just glue it on the page and on the fold out as well. I took some thin washi tape and I just glued the fold out to the page just to make it more secure. Now I'm taking all my, I never showed you because it's really falling apart by now, but it's just a book that I put my ephemera and other things that I use in my junk journal, and I wanted to use a tag, like a folder tag, and I really love this yellow envelope, so I wanted to use that as well. I'm distressing the little tag that I made. I like to make a batch of these tags, so I will have them, and I make them from different pages, so I will have the variety. I just glue the tag, and I'm gluing the envelope onto the fold out, just so I will have a bit more journaling space. So yeah, I'm putting the little menorah inside of it. It's a beautiful vintage menorah. And now I have this menorah, but I wanted to have a bigger journaling space in it, so I'm gluing the coffee dyed paper onto that page. And later on, off camera, I put some pictures of us, and I'm gluing this little label that I printed out. And I already journaled off camera because it is very private, so I just journaled and placed it inside the envelope. And now I'm taking the word together, and I just glue it onto another old page from that book as well. I distressed it and I glue it onto that page at the bottom. Now my camera stopped filming because somebody called me, so you didn't see this part, and the part that I glue "I love you" on that little tag. And yeah, this is a very simple, very easy spread. So yeah, these are my final pages. I hope you enjoyed this very quick and fast junk journal process with me. And again, happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!